Hey, what's going on? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and podcast number dos. Today's podcast is sponsored by the gains, baby, gains. So if you want gains like these, you have to subscribe, baby. Hey guys, how you doing? I hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are subscribed, and I hope you're having a hey, what's going on day. All right. Welcome to podcast number 2, guys. I appreciate you guys being here as always. Like I said, guys, I'm no longer working on Amazon, but today I'm just gonna talk about the things I learned about DSPs and Amazons while I've been working there for 2 years and a half, guys. Damn. 2 years and a half for somebody to stay there. It's, in my opinion, a very long time. That's a pretty good career at Amazon. I'm not going to lie. Some people have been there longer. Don't get me wrong. Some people have been there longer. But some people don't even stay a week. A lot of people don't even stay a week. It's crazy. So shout outs to all you delivery drivers and DSP owners and all you people that stayed there for longer than a week or so. All right, guys. So some things real quick I'm going to go over is like I'm tired. Okay. I'm absolutely tired. But we got to keep moving because at the moment, remember I told you I did quit Amazon, but I had to put my 2 weeks in. So literally, guys, if you're working. Okay, so I got this question and somebody asked me on YouTube the other day is, hey, I was looking for a dispatcher position for Amazon, but there is no way for me to get it. Yeah. DSPs and Amazon are two completely different things, guys. So yes, you cannot apply directly to Amazon and be a delivery driver. Amazon does not deliver their own packages. So if you want to deliver packages, you have to apply at a DSP. DSP stands for Delivery Service Partner, and they're just a third party because Amazon does not deliver their own packages. They hire other people. I'm not sure if it's for insurance purposes. Most likely is because they don't want to deal with that or other reasons, but usually I'm pretty sure it's about like insurance and stuff and not having to deal with all the headaches of the driver situation, right? But yeah, anyways, I'm tired. The reason I'm tired is I put in my 2 weeks notice, but my week, this is my last week at Amazon. So I've been working 2 jobs. Damn. So basically what I've been doing is I've been going in at 11 p.m. at my new job, and I work all the way till 7:30 in the morning. And straight from that job, I go straight to my my other job or at Amazon job. Got time for that. Go straight there, and I'm tired. And not only that, I have to edit YouTube videos. Not only mine, I'm also editor for other YouTubers and stuff like that, and it's all becoming a lot. So sorry if it takes me a little bit to upload. Once I get everything situated, I'll definitely get to upload a lot more. I really want to get this hopefully on a daily basis or every other day basis because I enjoy talking to you guys so much. But yeah, that's what's been going on with me. So shout outs to all the people that have more than one job, man. You guys are insane. You guys are putting in work. If you have 3 jobs, some people have 4 jobs. Like, dude, how do you even do it? Maybe you're doing just part-time or something like that, but I don't know, bro. Having jobs back to back, working double shifts sucks. So shout outs to people that do it. That's insane.
Are you crazy?
I'm tired, but it's not enough hours in the day, and then sleeping schedule. My sleeping schedule is can I curse now? I curse a lot. Fucked. My sleeping schedule is fucked. Right now, I've only slept like 4 hours. It's hard to sleep during the day for some reason. I don't know why. I even bought me some night covers or eye covers for my eyes so I can sleep better, but I still woke up pretty earlier than I wanted to. So instead of I've slept only 4 hours or so. I want to sleep at least 6, but maybe I'll take a nap later. Anyways, back to this Amazon stuff, guys. Yeah, I've been working at Amazon for over 2 years, and then I've made a lot of videos on Amazon, share my knowledge with you guys, and I just want to share in my podcast like what did I learn within the 2 years. I remember when I first started, it was kind of sketchy. I felt sketchy. This was before the pandemic and everything. It felt sketchy. It felt like I was going to a fake job. It's just a warehouse, blah blah blah. I had applied on Indeed.com for a delivery position, and it was like $16.50 or something like that. No, it was $15 or something like that. I was like, hell yeah, I can make more money or fast money doing this, whatever. It seemed easy. It's just that the what do you call it? The interview process was sketchy as heck. We walked in, the owner of my DSP said like 15 people down in a row, and he said, I remember these words: "My job is not to interview you and make you want this job. My job is to make you not want this job." So basically he told us all bad stuff, and I really like that. And every time I interviewed a person, because I've done interviews before for my company, I always tell them all the bad stuff. So if you're a DSP owner, if you want you have to be honest about the job. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are, but a lot of people are not. Like, yeah, it's an easy job. You can do this, do that. Be honest about the job. Give them everything, how hard it is, the things they have to deal with, all that stuff. Give them all that, and you'll see a lot of people drop out before you even have to send them to the training. All right. So one thing I've learned about working at Amazon, Amazon's always changing. You can be doing this one routine this week, and next week it's going to be a completely new routine. It can be a month, it can be 2 months, and they'll completely change your routine. So Amazon's all about change, and I guess they want to improve things. Even when things are not broken and working, they want to keep improving. So Amazon's always changing. The loadout process is changing. Your times are changing. Things change at Amazon consistently. And sometimes it's a little bit hard to keep up with. I'm like, dude, we were doing this last week, but now we can't do it this week. Or we were doing something we couldn't do last week, but now we can do it this week. Like sometimes I believe at some companies, more warehouses, uniforms are mandatory. If you don't have a uniform, you can't work, right? And other times they're like, oh, it's fine as long as you have your vest and things like that. So that's always changing. So it's kind of weird. I'm like, dude, can you guys just stick to one thing, something that's working, something that makes sense to everybody? Okay. The most stressful part about the job is probably about being an Amazon delivery driver is probably going to be when you're loading out. Okay. This is another point. So when you're loading out, you only get like, they say 20 minutes, but it feels like you only get like 5 minutes. So I made a video on that. It was pretty funny. Check it out if you haven't. But yeah, during the loadout process, you only get like 20 minutes. As soon as that first van hits the staging area where you're loading, time starts. So everybody has to park, and then go get your stuff, come back, load everything out before they say, let's go. You got 2 minutes. You got 1 minute. Burn, let's go. Everybody get in your vans. And everybody's like, oh my God. Especially the new people, they start freaking out because they're like, I don't know what to do, where to go, blah, blah, blah. That's if you don't have a good team. If you have a good team, they're definitely be easier for people. But if you don't have a good team, then the newbies are going to be like freaked out. They don't know where to go. They don't know what to do. They're going to be like, oh my God, they're rushing me. I just got my stuff, blah, blah, blah. And I think it's funny sometimes because when the DSP is like a little behind, Amazon gets so upset, right? As they're like, you guys are late, blah, blah, blah. We're supposed to leave at this time, blah, blah, blah. And then when Amazon's late, all their stuff is behind, all that stuff. They're like, oh, my bad, right? It's like, dude, you guys are always complaining at us. We have to be on top of our game. But when you guys messed up, it's just we're sorry, my bad, right? I hate that sometimes. So this is not every DSP, right? Most DSPs, I don't know if most DSPs, but some DSPs are good about it. Their maintenance. Some of these vans, bro, I've seen the light in the back is hanging off. The back of camera doesn't work. The doors all like dented in, especially the roofs of most vans at Amazon, dude. The vans roofs are like all dented in, like their heads in, and like has like a big old dome on it. It's weird. A lot of people do hit a lot of trees and stuff, so you'll see a lot of messed up vans. You won't always drive the blue Amazon vans, okay? I know that for a fact because there's always white vans. The white, I call them the white kidnapper vans because you'll be pulling up to a house, there are kids playing outside, you're in a white van, and then the children start running inside. The parents are like grabbing their kids and all that stuff, and then you hop out and they see the Amazon vans. They're like, oh, okay, it's Amazon. There's not a kidnapper trying to take my kids. Like, hey kids, you want some candy? Hell no, I don't want your kids. I'm just delivering this package, trying to get this money, baby. It's very when you're delivering, it's very depending on where you are, of course. This is mostly in the countryside when you're delivering out there in the sticks, in the boonies, where in the middle of nowhere. It's very hard to find the restroom, okay? Sometimes your restroom, it's like 10 minutes away from you, 15 minutes away from you, 20 minutes away from you. Just depends on you are. So most people do use a restroom either outside or in a bottle or something like that, guys. So just know that if you're delivering in the boonies, it's very hard to find a restroom. So I always recommend whenever you get to your first stop, deliver your package, stop, come back, use Google Maps or whatever you use to look up stuff. See how far the closest Walmart. Fast food is always a good place, like Taco Bell, Jack in the Box. If you don't know what Whataburger is, what a burger is delicious. Whataburger, things like that. Subway, whatever. Fast food restaurants always have a restroom. 7-Elevens are iffy, dude. Now, first of all, 7-Eleven restrooms are nasty as hell. More than half the time, like 80% of the time, they're just nasty. And the other like 10% is like out of order, right? If you have a QT is always good. Find the closest fast food, grocery store, gasoline station or whatever. Get to your first stop, look it up. That way you have sort of an idea of how long it's going to take you to get to the restroom if you need to go, if you're out there in the sticks. Usually if you're in like downtown areas and stuff like that or neighborhoods, it's a little bit easier to find stuff. But the boonies, the sticks, all that, yeah. Look up the closest restroom. Speaking about downtown, delivering in downtown is terrible, bro. It's so terrible, guys. Guys, like the video if you agree. I know everybody agrees. Downtown is a terrible place. It's not too bad. It's bad. I'm not gonna lie. It's bad. The only reason it's bad is because there's never anywhere to park. And if you have to park, you have to like park a block away. And then you have to like get off, get all your stuff, and then walk to wherever you need to go. That's what sucks about downtown. Other than that, it's not too bad. The biggest thing, that every delivery driver hates about being a delivery driver, it doesn't matter if you work for FedEx, it doesn't matter if you work for UPS, it doesn't matter if you work for Amazon, DHL, USPS maybe they don't care because they have like a mailbox thing key. But the most annoying part about being a delivery driver, and if you agree, you have to like this video, okay? You have to like it and subscribe. Apartments. Apartments right. Will be the number one thing you hate about being a delivery driver. Apartments suck. Apartments suck. The reason is because half the time, if it's a locker, it's not too bad because the lockers make it a little bit easier. But half the time, the lockers are full, dude. It's like you deliver a package and the customer doesn't come and get their stuff. So that sucks when they're full. So you have to deliver your package to every single door. And then you can have an apartment all the way over here, and then your next delivery can be all the way over there to the right, and then all the way to the back, and then blah, blah, blah. And just you go everywhere, right? And the one big thing that sucks about doing that is when the pin is wrong. So let's say you went to a door over here, you got to the door and you cannot find the apartment, and then you have to look around yourself, and it takes a long time depending on how big the apartments are. Let's say you went all the way back because you were following the building numbers. You were supposed to go to 1 instead of 8, and then you went all the way to 1, and now the pin was all the way over there. So you just wasted a whole bunch of time because you thought the delivery was on this side, but it was actually on this side. And then you have to move the pin and all that stuff. Apartments suck, dude. I remember I went to this one apartment complex back in the day. Dude, I had never seen such so many apartments in as one apartment complex. It was over 1,000 apartments for one apartment complex. Holy crap! How am I gonna deliver this or find the location, dude? And that place was ghetto as hell. Like, I was scared. I ain't gonna lie. I was a little bit scared because everybody's just hanging outside, smoking, drinking, all that stuff. I'm like, damn, I'm about to get robbed today. I mean, what I do is if it's like a ghetto location, I'm just like, all right, guys, how y'all doing? I don't say nothing, right? But if they say something like, hey, that's my package, I'm like, hey, what's your name? Ah, man, it's for a female. It's not for you. They start laughing and stuff like that. So just play it cool. If you ever go to a ghetto location, just play it cool. Be careful. And if you ever get like tell you, hey, give me that package, just give it to them. Just avoid. Your life is more important, all right? Apartments, number one thing you'll hate as a delivery driver. I guarantee that. Amazon. So one of the things that I did not like, so in Texas, I don't know if you live in Texas, you can attest to this. When it started sleeting and snowing and stuff, that morning it was so bad, dude. The water as I was driving to work was freezing on my windshield, so it was just like frozen. But I had to go to work, right? So I got to work and I noticed that Amazon was still like, we're still sending the drivers out there. We're still gonna go. Let's go. I put my 2 cents in. I wasn't mean about it. I messaged Amazon, through Chime, you can message Amazon. If you work at Amazon as a dispatcher or something, you know what Chime is, okay? I messaged Amazon, hey guys, I do not agree with you sending everybody out today. It is freezing outside. The road is turning to ice. The water droplets as they were hitting my windshield were turning to ice. So I do not agree with us going out today. I'm just letting you guys know this is what's on my mind. It is not safe for the drivers, blah, blah, blah. I sent that out. I was kind of scared that I was going to get fired for that, but I said, fuck it. I'm worried about my drivers. I don't want anybody to crash. They still sent them out, which I think was dumb as hell, because 1 hour later, they brought them all back in. I was like, dude, can we just shut down for the day? It's like, why put their lives at risk as they're driving and then have them come back? It's like, dude, we could have just shut down. So I hated that. But yes, you work in any weather at Amazon, you have to know that. If it gets real bad, Amazon does take some precautions. Like, we still have to do the job, right? No matter how hot it is. Like, it's been really, really hot lately in the hundreds in Texas, dude. And I mean hot as hell. Texas is like a frying pan, dude. It's crazy. It's hot. Too goddamn hot. Anyways, it's hot. And where the drivers are out there, dude, they're cooking. They're cooking out there. Amazon has given them, like, I guess, smaller routes or a little bit smaller routes, so they have a little bit more time to rest in between and get some AC. I do like that. They're taking some precaution. The job still has to get done, sadly, but I like that they're having some precaution. Speaking about AC, guys, before you leave your DSP or Amazon in the morning to go deliver, always make sure that your AC is working, because you do not want to get stuck out there with no AC, especially in this 100-degree weather in Texas. It is too dang hot, and when you get to the back of those vans, it might be like, let's say 98 degrees outside. When you get to the back of the van, it can be 110, okay? 105, whatever. It's gonna be hotter in the back. So just be prepared for that. It is too dang hot to be doing deliveries in the heat, but I'm glad they take some precautions. I wish they were a little bit smarter about it when it's colder, but it's all good. They brought everybody back and everybody got home. I already talked about apartments. As a delivery driver, especially in the boonies, in the middle of nowhere, when you get all them rainix, and then, dude, we still have racist people. Can you believe that? It's 2022 and people are still racist out there. Oh my God, I hate it, dude. There's some areas that we cannot send our black drivers to because people are just, dude, it's insane. So I love that my DSP takes care of our drivers, and they're like, okay, this area is not safe for our colored people, so we're gonna try to steer them away from there, because there have been many not accidents, but there have been many things happen in this area. So we keep our drivers safe no matter what. That's what I love about my DSP. My DSP really does care about their drivers and stuff like that. But damn, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. You're out in the boonies. It happens in the houses too, but out in the boonies and the sticks, people still do not put their dogs away, bro. They don't put their dogs away. And then you're delivering, and then the dog's nowhere to be seen, right? And then you get to the front door, and boom, dogs come out of nowhere. Oh my god! You know what happens too sometimes with dogs? You're delivering to their front of the house, and then the customer opens the door before you even leave, and the dog just comes out hauling, dude. Oh my god! So if you're a customer and you're watching this, please wait till your driver gets back in their van before you open the door for a dog. If you have dogs and you've ordered a package and you see that it's being delivered on this day, make sure your dog is put away for that day, or make sure you look at your app, because the app tells you how many stops they are away from you. Okay, if you see the van, come outside, put the dog away. Packages and stops have huge ranges. So basically, one day you can be delivering like, let's say 100 packages because there's so more country, or one day you can be delivering up to like 300 packages or whatever, right? It can be even during peak seasons, it can go up from there. The most I ever heard a driver tell me is they had 1,000 packages in the back of their van. I'm sure a big lump sum of that was at one stop, but 1,000 packages to fit in the van, sheesh, hell no. Like, how do you even fit all that in there? It was crazy. I've seen some pictures, dude. Those vans get full. Like, I remember I delivered to one location, had like 300 and something packages, and I could barely even walk to the back, dude. I couldn't even walk to the back. I had to like move stuff around and grab stuff, and oh my god, the van was not even near big enough for me to get to the back, and it was so hard to find the packages just because there was not enough space. Did I talk about vans never working? So, like, depending on the DSP, some vans are messed up. Half the time, a lot of vans don't work, or there's something wrong with the van, and blah blah blah, and it's just so very hard to keep maintenance, right? So a good DSP can keep maintenance on their vans. They'll keep fixing them with the problems and blah. A bad DSP will give you just a messed up van, like, hey, it's rolling, no AC, that's your problem, go deliver. Dispatchers, some dispatchers can be assholes. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. Some dispatchers can be assholes, and some dispatchers are very cool. Like my boy Jake over there. Jake, if you're watching this, you cool as hell, bro. But anyways, some dispatchers can be assholes. They, especially to the new people, for some reason, I'm guessing it's because they've been doing it so long and they just get annoyed with the same questions. Like, dude, that's your job. Stay cool. Let those newbies understand that they're new. If they have 1,000 questions, answer those questions. They are new. They don't know what's going on. Just because you've been there forever doesn't mean they've been there forever, right? Some people, for some reason, when they're talking to new people and they know the information, this can be in anything. They know the information. They've been doing this for a while. They just get so annoyed when they get asked questions that are simple to them. And they're like, what? How do you turn on a van? And this is an example. How do you turn on a van? What? Are you stupid? Like, bro, this is their first time. This is never seen this van. They've never been in this van. Blah blah blah. Just show them. And that's a simple question. It might be dumb to you, but to them, it's an absolutely what do you call that? Absolutely essential question they need. Whatever. I don't even know the word I'm thinking of right now, but they don't know. So just help the newbies out. Oh yeah, speaking of that, some DSPs, not all DSPs, will just throw you out there. It sucks, guys. It sucks. They will throw you out there. So your first day, you're on your own. It sucks. Some DSPs don't have ride-alongs. I wish everybody could have a ride-along, but some people just don't have ride-alongs. The thing that sucks about it is that when they throw you out there by yourself, is that when you have a full route and it's your first day, you don't even get a nursery route. Like, if you get thrown out there at a nursery route, it's a little bit easier just because you don't get so many stops and so many packages. But when they throw you out there with the full standard, complete 100% route, now that sucks, because that overwhelms people. That really does. Like, seeing all those packages, your first day, you're like, dude, how am I gonna deliver all this? So some people, shout out to all the people that pulled through. You guys are amazing. Keep up the great work, but it does get difficult, guys. And guys, it's getting very hot out there. So be sure to drink a lot of water, okay? Do not overheat. Do not think that you don't need water. You need water. Your body, even if you feel like you're not thirsty, keep drinking that water, because water is very important, especially when it's hot out there, guys. Very, very important. So these drivers out dangerous weather, paying the best. Okay, so one good thing about Amazon, is that the pay is not the greatest, right? It's $16.50 minimum in Texas. There are other higher ones. Your pay depends on the DSP. Okay, I wish if Amazon gave a little bit more money to a DSP, maybe the DSP could pay the drivers more. But yeah, it's all dependent on your DSP, guys. DSPs pay a certain amount, so if they get $16.50, which is their minimum that Amazon requires, but they can decide to pay you more or not. So if you get bonuses, the better you drive, things like that. So it is depending a little bit on the DSP. If the DSP got a little bit more money. But yeah, the pay is not the best. Okay, get me wrong, it's not the best, but it's definitely not the worst. $16.50 is better than $15. $16.50 is better than $10 an hour, dude. Some people live off of like $9 an hour, $10. I'm like, how the hell do you live off of that? I could never live off of that, dude. It's getting expensive to live out here. I can barely afford groceries. It's insane. So yeah, the pay is not the worst. It's not the best, but it's also not the worst, guys. So $16.50 minimum in Texas is better than most jobs. But I do, like, you guys heard me say 1,000 times, I do wish delivery drivers got paid a lot more, or there was some type of incentive where, hey, you stay there this long, your cap after 5 years is $25 an hour, $26 an hour, something like that. So maybe someday a DSP will be big enough to do something like that. And I believe that's it, guys. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, definitely let me know down below. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you listening to my podcast. I know it's long, but it gives you something to listen to while you're out there delivering, right? I know you like my voice, baby. I know you like my voice. It's sexy, yeah. Just kidding, guys. I appreciate every single one of y'all. And guys, be safe. If you have any Amazon questions, I have tons of videos to train you. If you have any questions, definitely ask me and I'll answer my best of my ability. I might not be working at Amazon anymore, but I got some friends that do, and I can ask them about it. And yeah, but like I said, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for listening to my podcast and my rambling and all that stuff. This is so much fun. It's a lot. I enjoy doing this, and I'm tired of working 2 jobs. So as soon as I'm done with my Amazon job, I'm gonna be working one and putting in more work for this YouTube, baby. We gotta get to 100,000 subscribers. But yeah, guys, I'll see y'all next time. I appreciate every single one of y'all. And if you want to buy merch or anything, guys, the link is down in the description. I am the juanandonlyofficial.com. Buy some merch, guys. Help me out. It helps me be more able to buy my groceries and not die, okay? Because I'm starving, dude. This week I'm just gonna eat like chicken and rice. I'm freaking hungry, man. These jobs don't pay enough, bro. All right, guys, I'll see y'all next one. Appreciate y'all, and as always, be safe, be careful, love you all, and hey, what's going on? I'll see you on the next one, guys. And if you want to watch more videos, check out these videos over here. I'll put them over here. Y'all have a good one. Love you all. Besos.